Have a great time at Comic-Con. Thank you all very much. I am so thrilled to be the new Big Love. Everyone have a great
We big lobbing and we back. Toy Kind of Mood 264 after a wonderful alternate heads 27. Thank you so much, Bobby, Jason, Paul, and KJ. We're all back at it. Second half to do this. No HasLab. Now what? We got lots to talk about. It's a G.I. Joe and Comic-Con preview for the other brands we didn't talk about. So if you missed alternate heads, we covered a lot of Comic-Con, and check that out after. Look at that. Wait, Sundown? Wait, what? How do you have Sundown already?
What?
But Sundown's been out, man.
Do you not have
Nobody
me?
has Sundown yet.
Do you not have me? Jason, me?
I got
Don't have me?
Wild Bill and Sundown are in the middle of their own Coen's brother movie right now. So
Weird silly. We'll say hi to some peeps here. Jedi Ben, hello everybody. Some of the same people from just now. Tony's Figs, yo fam. Cobra Nomics. That's a new one for me. 788. I like that. That's cool. Oh, of course, I didn't even put up the panels yet.
still nursing this interdimensional Space Cats IPA. It's delicious. I see you got that nut in your face. What's that, Alamo?
They don't
Texas
pay
boys.
Brokeback Mountain. So you guys, who's saving their liver for Comic-Con? I'm just drinking water right now. Paul, you?
Hey, what?
Bourbon, baby, bourbon.
You guys all drinking without me? Am I the only one doing a dry
You
July?
had your chance, Moodster.
I drank a lot in Chicago, man. I had a beer in my hand the whole time I was there, so I'm taking it easy till next week.
I will say this. This was a great story. The first year I went to Comic-Con was with y'all. It was like you, Lance, Dana, Mike, right? Like all the Ryan.
Legends.
Yeah. And like we went out to the Hilton, we got shit faced, came back, all passed out, woke up the next morning at 7 a.m. like, fuck yeah, Comic-Con. Ryan's stuff was so hungover. He was shaking and sweating. And he was like, what is wrong with you? Why are you drink as much? You drink more than I did. I was like, bitch, I'm from Texas. This is what we do. We drink and we work. Let's fucking
Texas,
go.
bitch. Exactly. Yeah, but I will drink Thursday, possibly Friday, and Saturday. So I'll be in maybe Sunday. I'll drink all weekend with you guys.
There's three people in the bed. There was
three people. There you go. Three people in the bed. Did y'all
three in the
same
mic
bed?
was on the floor. Dana was on the. Oh, dude, it was. This was 11 years. It was 2015.
Yeah.
So
Well, that was the Age of Ultron scenario.
Yeah.
That was nice. That was a good one. Yeah.
Very sick, very sick. But we'll save some of the Toy Kind of Mood stories for Comic-Con for last. But the one thing I did want to show first was this. I was in Chicago, Wicker Park, and wanted to check out a toy store. So I wanted to give a shout out to Throwback Toys. Went with the missus there, and they look at the cover. I don't know if you guys can tell, but there's Sergeant Slaughter there. There's Faker, Scooby, Strawberry Shortcake, Krang, Leo, and you can't see the door, but it's a bat. I don't know if you could see it, but and then you got yeah, that's a cool ass man. And this place was a block away from the hotel, so we just had to go in and look at this. It was like a horde. It was like Hordeville, though. Look what we see here. Look at all the gifts.
Jesus.
A lot of Patriots.
Professor?
Wow.
So yeah, it looks like Jason's room.
Nah.
Here's me.
It was a happy moody.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was a good time. But yeah, I want to give him a quick shout. And look, that's for Jason right there.
Ooh, yeah.
I think it's $500 there. 800 or 500. I can't read but yeah. Either way,
well, I
Jason's on mute. Can't hear Jason. No audio.
Sorry. If that thing was mint and had everything, I would buy it for 500.
It might be 8. Do you think that's an 8? Let's see. Look at it. Is that an 8 or a 5?
It's an 8. That's
Is
an 8.
it?
Yes.
Okay, so it's 8. Yeah, because I thought the other one said 6 and it had a roughed up
Oh,
box.
that's 800. Oh, probably not. Never mind.
Yeah. All right. Someone had.
Oh
the
yeah,
Petrie.
shout out to my homie Joe on Joe Pod in the chat. He is from Chicago, so he knows a good toy store.
Oh, that's what's
Oh,
up.
nice.
They had a lot of stuff. It was very expensive though for like a mom and pop place in Wicker Park, but Wicker Park is not cheap either. So, yeah. Well, it was fun to go in though. Hey, right away, we're gonna talk Jada Toys right now because it was a good segue from Romo going, "Hey, Jada," in the last show. We'll get right to it. So we got 3 figures coming up. Wave 1 pre-orders are already up. BBTS, Entertainment Earth, $29.99 for all of them. There's no price differential. I actually had fun with Robo the other day, Robo, because he was like kind of clowning some people in the comments or having fun with them because they were like, "Oh, Conquest should have been 35 and you know, Kid Omni-Man, Oliver, he should have been 24." It's like, does it matter? Who's gonna skip? Who's gonna just not buy the whole wave?
No.
Like, I don't know. KJ, help me out with this. What do you think?
Okay.
Is he muted? I think he's muted.
He's muted and eting. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
called him the
Wait,
wrong
what?
guy.
What? Say again, what?
Never mind. He had the show muted too, apparently. All right.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
gonna
a
go
great-
to
Go get him.
we'll
Yeah,
skate.
Invincible. Yay. Yeah.
We'll skip you, man. Jason, what do you think of the price point? $29.99 evenly among the 3.
I mean, we're definitely seeing like some different like parts count between them. Like definitely
Yeah.
four heads for Oliver, 1 for Invincible. I see where they're mixing up the price a bit.
Yep.
But I love Invincible, so yeah, I'm snagging this and that exclusive one whenever we talk about that one. But
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what Wave 2. I was hoping that we will be able to purchase these at SDCC, but it's looking like that's probably not going to happen.
Wait, hold on. Do you guys remember I don't know if it was WonderCon or whatever, but they had figures there that were, it was WonderCon. It was the last
Oh
WonderCon.
Lord!
Remember, Blanca and Sagat were for sale at WonderCon in April, and they were not promoted to be on sale. They just were. They were there for purchase. So
Well,
I'm
on
pretty
that,
sure these will be there.
on that, are we going to get Zangief and T-Hawk? Because that's it. That caps that line. But we'll get to that later. These
Yeah.
I'm down for, man. I love that show. These look great. Drop down hips on these? Really?
Hell yeah.
These guys.
All right,
drop
Paul,
down
what do you
hips?
think?
Yeah, dude. I think even price across the board makes sense. Like Jay said, you know, they're making it up, you know, with the plastic, and you look at each one, it evens out. Great looking figures. We know Jada does good work. The show is fantastic. I think these are going to be a hit. I love them. I think it's smart, and it's a reasonable price too.
Mm-hmm. Bobby, how you feeling about Wave 1? You got Conquest there. You watch it? You all caught up on the 4 seasons? This is season 3.
I am not. But here's the thing. I'm behind. I'm still on season 2, but I read the entire series, so I know what's going on.
Yeah.
I need to get caught up on this. So, look, I'm with McFly in the comments. It was priced fairly. Jason brought up a good point at when you see all the figures. Like, they do come with different accessories. If you, I think if you start like for this, like if these are just like retail, they are retail. I think they're fine. I think it's like $30 for each. Like, is that Omni kit a little like maybe like $5 more? Sure, but then you also get 2 heads, right, and another pair of hands,
right? And Conquest for 30 is a bargain because he's a big
Conquest for 30 is
Right.
yeah. Like, I will actually take that $5 more for Omni Kid, so I can get that $5 off Conquest. You know, like you do the Steiner math, like, oh, this works out. Right, there we go. There and you know, I think, again, because it is Jada, I think that, like, look at case in point. Look at Chun-Li versus like Guile, right? Chun-Li's a smaller figure, Cameron's a smaller figure, same price
Right.
as the Guile and Ryu and Ken.
Right.
Yeah, but you still get amazing accessories, and for what you get at $30 and the articulation and blah 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 blah, the numbers actually work. So yeah.
And like KJ says, the numbers don't lie. KJ now can speak to the audience. Talk about what you see on the screen, or just this wave. You excited? Are we all in?
You want people to buy your product. Jada has been smart about this ever since they jumped into the action figure game, right? We've seen it with Street Fighter, Scooby-Doo, and now this. So this is a promise, basically, for more great figures throughout the Invincible line, right? There's only so many Street Fighter figures they can do. And Jada is not just about the Invincible line, how it ties into everything else that's going on with Skybound animation and whatnot, but it's about what else you're going to do, the troop building you can do with this, the other characters you can get. So that $29.99 is an investment. You get OmniKid, Conquest, Invincible. You're going to get other figures in Invincible, especially you've been watching the show on Amazon. You read the comic books like Bobby, right? That's smart. It's about getting you in. It's about getting you into an ecosystem and feeling good about the value so you keep adding on figures. It's very smart. Very, very well done by Jada Toys.
Mm-hmm. Cool. I think Jason wanted to talk about this one, so let's just get right to it. The exclusive is the Battle Damage Mark Grayson, of course, from the season 3 finale. That's why he's fighting Conquest there, the Voltramite baddie, and he goes for 40. So for 10 more bucks, and I think I have see some pretty pictures first of the detail. So the blood runs not only in the face, but down the chest, down the legs, to the back.
Amazing.
So look at the hole in the back on the upper right corner facing Conquest, the tear in the back. So yeah, this is telling a lot of stories. Great exclusive, right, Jay?
Oh yeah, I mean, thank you for comparing them side by side. Here are your heads for Invincible. You get one for extra for Conquest too. Yeah, I'm so in on this, and I'm hoping that I can get like the regular figures just to put aside. I can walk away with 4 Invincible figures this year.
Maybe at the con, but
Hopefully.
yeah. Paul, so here's the deal. I think if these figures come out, McFarlane, Mattel, like whoever, right? I'm probably not getting them, but Jada is collector first, no matter what the other companies say, because you're getting, just like Chun-Li, Pink Chun-Li, and some of the like the Battle Damage heads we're going to talk about, you're getting faces for other figures in the pack. They know you want to tell the story and build the world, and that just separates Jada from some of the other brands or everyone.
Yeah.
The only thing we need from Jada are beat up 112 scale cars for Street Fighter.
Yes. Next year.
He ain't gonna let it go.
We'll get to Street Fighter in a sec, but that's a great point. Yeah.
Well, also that extra price.
And if they don't, go ahead, Jason. Go ahead.
On that Invincible figure, you know the packaging is going to be something special, so that's probably where you're going to get that extra money in too. So I'm
Agreed.
okay with it. I'm getting this. So.
Oh, and I should add the blast effects. Yeah, we're just never getting a Paul. We're gonna keep doing this to Paul for the next hour and a half.
Paul, drink.
No, those blast effects on the left are on the right, but just to make it look sizable, I cut it off. But you get the same blast effects with the exclusive, the same ones. So, but all right, finally, Paul, I think maybe.
Yeah, what I was gonna say is, one about the cars. Even if they don't do them, you know what? I have a feeling maybe Ramen Toys will come in clutch with a really affordable beat up car, because it'll be something simple, right? But as far as these, I love what they're doing, because anyone who's a fan of the show can instantly recognize the promo shots. They're recreating some of those amazing shots from the series. Yeah, I mean, it's just stripped right out of the animation. So good. And earlier, I think somebody mentioned down the line, maybe they'll do some army builders. That just blew my mind, because I didn't even think about like all those disgusting bots. There's other Viltrumites. And then, of course, my favorite character, Battle Beast. But there is somebody that's making a Battle Beast that's been, I've seen promo shots, but I don't think it's Jada right now.
It's Super 7.
Super 7.
Oh, that's Super 7? Okay.
Yeah.
But there's probably some kind of differentiation, like theirs is only based on his comic appearance, and then Jada will do the animation.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Cool. All right. Next up for Street Fighter is, I don't know, KJ just laughing hysterically. Like, I'm lost.
I don't know. He's eating peanuts or something.
All right. But you know what's going to make not a lot of opponents laugh is this beat up. You lose. This is the greatest. Yeah. This is the greatest Comic-Con exclusive of all time. I mean, no, I don't know if that's hyperbole, but this is great because not only do you get like the faces, you get Vega's like damaged mask, broken claw, you get all those hands, Ryu, Ken, Chun-Li, so on, Violent Ken, even bunch of hands included. That was the ultimate surprise that we learned last time, and great packaging as always. How are we feeling about this, Bobby?
An easy get. Jada does amazing work, and this will go so fast. Last year it was that player 2 Dawson and Bison. This is going to go just as fast because we've been wanting this
faster,
and it goes to show that Jada is listening. And they're like, oh, like this is fantastic.
We only asked him for this, like in all 3 or 4 of the interviews we did for it. Jason, you want to talk about what you see here, and are you excited for it?
Easy pickup. This is like one of my number one pickups, man. All the hands and everything, and also this is only like a $50 set.
Crazy.
Yeah. That is insane. You get like even things like Vega, like you said, Vega's claws, this beat up mask. Man, this is an easy pickup, and I am gladly spending this 50.
Listen, I don't collect this line, but like I said before, this is an amazing pack. Everything that's included. I'm gonna go ahead and say, like, the value that's there, the price, everything. This might be best in show for San Diego Comic-Con 2026.
Nailed it.
Did anybody see this coming in at 50?
No.
Here's the thing, man.
Nope.
It's a loss leader.
Like this.
Because I can tell you right now, if I get this for 50, I'm buying all of these damn figures. I skipped DJ, I'm getting DJ. I skipped Akuma, I'm getting Akuma. I'm getting Dulcine. I'm getting Vega. I had already cherry-picked my favorites, but I gotta get these for the figures I have. And once I have these heads, I gotta get the figures I don't have. It's a genius move.
Because here's the thing. If you just say these are like, if you put the heads at $5 each, put it at $5 each, that's $100 almost right there with after tax.
And the hands.
And the hands.
19 heads, but there's the hands, there's everything, the broken claw, everything.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm getting a deal with this pack.
Yeah. That's the deal.
Bless you, whoever that was.
Thank you. That was me. Cool. Yeah, it's an amazing deal.
All right, so we got a comment here, so I want to talk about the panel. Well, actually, let's get to Akuma first. So this is, I feel bad for Akuma after showing the head pack, but still $45, and you get the blank geese for both versions of Akuma, who's a fan favorite character. And it says in the description, and this is where I fludged up last time we talked about this, it said an exclusive purple Hadouken, like that blue one that's there, we got with Violent Ken, I believe, or someone else. So I don't know if they meant what's in here is exclusive? Is it the giant blast? What's exclusive in here for the blasts? Any of it?
I thought that blast, the one that's on the stand in the picture, that's the one that came with Akuma anyway.
Okay,
right.
So
that was already out.
What, the one at the upper left or bottom left?
Is that the air fireball?
Upper left.
Upper left came with Akuma, and then the bottom left must be the exclusive purple one, even though it looks blue, turquoise blue.
Yes.
Okay.
Right,
yeah.
Jace? Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's like his air fireball, but I'm pretty sure we got that with somebody else. But I mean, another blast effect. I'm fine with it.
Yeah. I just was confused because I feel like we've gotten that blast effect 3 times.
I do too. Yeah, I'm with you.
Unless it's different from the final product. This could be early product. What up, Chad? Good to see you, man. Good to see everybody here. Professor Soundwaves, Walter's World is here. Yojo Reviews. A lot of great folks in the comments. So, but I want to talk about the panel. Okay, so the panel is the same, almost the same name. It's like delivering, collecting. Now it's taking, collecting. So Same name, same time, 3:00, room 9. There's those rooms again, Jason. Room 9. Shout out to June. Shout out to Daryl. Shout out to we're gonna interview June. That got confirmed today. We'll have some exclusives to review. So
you still have your Oreo minis cooked?
I do. I'm bringing them. We're gonna be
right,
Oreo. Yep, June's gonna hold those things for the 4th time. Not washed. Never been washed. He's gonna have his own germs. His own germs. He's gonna put his own germs next to his mouth. But no, we're excited for the panel. Jason, I'm going to you because you wanted to talk about maybe the future of where Jada's going to go with wave 2 of Invincible. We'll talk Invincible, then we'll run down the other brands. So talk about what do you want to see in wave 2 of the show?
Well, if they're going to stick with this formula of like a big figure or a smaller figure, I mean, I want my personal favorite. I want Battle Beast too, but you can do Battle Beast and Eve and a wave, and there you go. You're balancing out that price right there. You can even do Tech Jacket and still balance out that price because Battle Beast has to be huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But a wave 2, you got to throw Nolan in there. You got to throw Nolan in wave 2.
Yeah, you can't wait. That's like Scooby-Doo not getting him in the first wave, but at least put him in the second, right?
And not in his second costume with his dogs out just walking around. Like put him in his Omni-Man costume, you know.
Yeah, for sure. But also, how long do we wait till we get an Allen?
Oh, damn, I really want an Allen too.
Oh,
I say wave 3 is I'd say I'll go Allen.
wave 3 or 2?
Wave 3.
Okay, you going to wave 3? I like this, Bobby.
I will say Allen.
Yep.
I will say Cecil. And we need a good bad guy. Who's a good bad guy?
Just do a Viltrumite at that point. Like
Yeah, but I feel Langstrom.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Langstrom with the giant head.
Okay.
But maybe. I feel like he would have so much in his pack out that he might be like priced out if he's fitting in with those other guys. I don't know.
Yeah, I was about to say like DJ the Mauler.
It's a damn good wave lineup though. If it happens, Bobby.
The
Good
Mauler
choices.
twins are next year's San Diego Comic-Con exclusive.
Ah.
I would love that.
Or a pack of duplicates.
Oh, there you go.
All right.
That'd be.
Oh
like that.
shit! Oh, like and it's it comes with multiples, and yeah, you get one pack where one of them's beat up, split in half, whatever. You can recreate the whole scene.
Wow. You're getting violent over here.
So the
that's the
next
show,
question,
baby. That's the show.
The next question I want to ask, and I'm going to go to KJ on this one specifically because we got a comment here. And he's talking about the Street Fighter Jada figures. How do these compare? This is a A and B question. A, how do these compare to Storm Collectibles? And then B, now that they've done Street Fighter Alpha 3, Storm Collectibles, and pretty much done most of them, and we haven't even seen the first 3 yet, except at Comic-Con, do they shift? Should Jada shift Street Fighter? Like, what should be the future of Street Fighter now? Or do you just roll on with doing Alpha again, even though Storm's killing it?
I think Jada has room just with their price point. Storm Collectibles is similar to the price point, but it's still a bit more expensive. And we've seen competing Street Fighter figures, Joe figures, Power Rangers, you name it, right? So it depends on what you like to collect. Storm Collectibles, they were there first with Mortal Kombat, with Street Fighter. We're seeing McFarlane do Mortal Kombat figures, which look terrible to me compared to Storm Collectibles, but people are buying them. People want them. They like the packaging. They like the retro vibes. So I would say Storm Collectibles just has a finer pedigree, but you can't beat the value of Jada. You can't. They're doing it again with Invincible. So if Jada were to make Alpha figures, Street Fighter 6 figures, if they just want to stay in that lane, they keep that value, heads, hands, effects, $29.99, so forth. The more the merrier. I think that the value is what puts Jada over Storm.
Yeah.
For a lot of collectors.
All right. I think, well, the suggestion I've always had, or even just in talks with June, was I thought a greatest hits of Street Fighter that's not Street Fighter 2 would have been cool. Like just picking certain characters, certain looks, certain styles from all of them together instead of, because now you have Storm Collectibles that got way ahead. Now, again, different price, different value, but some people might go, I already got all my Storm Alpha. I'm going to skip these now because they're late. They're late to the party. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they talk about in the panel. Bobby, what do you want to see from Jada in terms of any of their other brands? You know, we got the cereals, we got Scooby-Doo, we got Mega Man. Any other fan favorite brands from Jada that you're looking to, or anything excite you on the horizon?
I don't want to say no. I'm very.
You can say no. It's okay.
No. The cereal.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to think of what else I could do with the cereal, because I think they've like. What I would like to see is kind of a spin-off off the cereal. I want to see more Flintstones. I want to see Dino.
Oh, yeah.
I want to see like Fred and Velma from Scooby-Doo. I'm kind of with the East Coast Code. I want to see they're doing Street Fighter. I want to see if they can do more video games, right? And look, I know McFarlane has Mortal Kombat. Sadly,
Right.
Yeah,
that ship sailed, I think.
that ship sailed. But you know what? But look, here's the thing: you've got Primal Beast. You know, you've got, they could do Streets of Rage. Like they can do other figures.
Ooh, yeah.
But I do want to see.
Nice pick.
You know what? Here, fuck it. This won't happen this year. I say next year. What I want to see, Hanna-Barbera cartoons. I want to see the Jetsons.
I love that.
Right? I want to see Josie and the Pussycats. You know, fuck it. Magilla Gorilla. Let's go for broke here, people. Okay,
Wacky racists.
Exactly. Give me me TV tunes. Okay, give me Nickelodeon mid '80s. Right? Like Jada has proven beyond a shadow of a doubt that they can make amazing fucking figures at a reasonable price and have everyone going, "Oh shit, I can't wait for that. I can't wait for that."
They're just fun. They're
fun.
fun. They're fun to hold. They're fun to put on your desk. They're fun to look at.
Yes.
Cool. All right, we'll move on from Jada because we just got a lot to cover. But I mean, we could go on and on as far as what brands we want to see. We'll talk to him. We'll see him. He's very approachable. If you're going to Comic-Con, you see June, talk to him. He's mad cool. One of the coolest dudes in toys. And yeah, hopefully we got a lot of stuff to cover, and the panel will be fun. It'll be real interesting, and we'll see what the predictions are like for Wave 2 of Invincible. Will be fun. So next, speaking of interviews, we'll see if a couple of us get to interview once again. We did it at WonderCon, but Bill, maybe Big Bad Mike will be there this time because he was down in Atlanta. And then, of course, our good friend Mark Von Cannon. We'll talk to him about those new figures that were supposed to arrive today. I was supposed to get my Skull Crushers today. It didn't happen. So anyway, this is the exclusive. It's the Dark Directives from the Monster Force, Operation Monster Force. Shadow Ward, $45. A lot of stuff. But it is translucent. What do we think about this, Jason? Are you a fan of translucent exclusives or figures in general from Monster Force, from Fresh Monkey? What do you think?
I don't do a lot of recolors and translucent figures just because I don't know. I don't like translucent so much unless it makes sense for the figure, makes sense for the character. But I mean, it looks cool, not my thing.
Copy that. Paul, what are we thinking about their exclusive here for a 1/12 scale?
I think it looks rad. Again, the value's there when you look at all the pack-in, and I'm going to save a particular comment about translucent plastic for when we get to G.I. Joe, but this guy looks cool. I can't tell because of the translucence, but is this a new face sculpt? He's new, right? His head.
The Shadow Warg, I'm not sure, actually, to be honest. I don't have every single figure. So.
Yeah. I think his face looks new, and I'm digging like what I can see. It's like a skeletal werewolf kind of vibe I'm getting.
Mm-hmm. Yep. KJ, what do you know?
It's a waste of plastic. What are you going to do with this? What are you going to do with this? Honestly.
Well, damn, I wasn't that far.
Tell me.
Damn.
I don't see photos with these. I don't see dioramas. I don't see anybody online on Facebook, Instagram doing anything with these because they cost too much. Who's doing? Yeah, what are you gonna do with this? What are you gonna do with your Shadow Wars? Your erasers? What am I seeing?
I mean,
Are we freezing, guys?
Oh
no.
Hey, anyone else in the
think so.
comment? Because I actually had it at 1080 and put it down to 720 so we'd have a better signal. Let me know. I don't see any problems on my end.
You guys are coming in finding me, but yeah,
Might just be you, sound waves. Get those sound waves correct.
I don't know, man. We've had ghetto days before, man. I remember our Zoom days, man. I remember
Zoom.
360p days.
All right, Bobby, I'm going to you. You're the comic guy on the show. What about the tick here, radioactive tick?
Spoon. Look, I love the tick. Look, here's the thing. I love the fact that it comes with slime. I don't need radioactive tick. I just need to find the goddamn original in blue tick.
First off, you heathens, he's not radioactive. He's made of mucus.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Tick versus the cold. One of the best episodes.
That's right. It is the mucus cold. The slime. Okay. Look, it's awesome. Do we know the price point? Because
45, same as the other. This is 1/12 scale too, right?
Do we know if it's going to be there? Because if it is available for purchase there,
yeah,
if it is available for purchase,
yeah, it's available in person. Yeah.
I might get this.
Woo!
I might get this.
Are they going to have all of them there? Because, oh boy.
Look, if they have this and the other tick, I might have to get them and have them fighting on my shelf.
That'd be fun.
Oh, fuck. This
Bring
is
a credit
fantastic.
card.
I love this. Look,
Bring a
and look,
credit card.
shout out to the tick. No matter what version you watched, it was a great cartoon, great show with Patrick Warburton, and then great show with Peter Serafinovich. No matter what, we've always gotten a good representation of the tick.
This is true.
That's what's up. Cool. All right, we're ticking along, and I want to give a major shout out to my buddy Chris Scott. He's a head paint designer over there for Grindhouse Toys. He's the main man over there, and then he's the paint master on a lot of these figures from Monster Force, and now we got Fury Force from Larry Hama, and this is Revenant. He was the spook. Of course, these are the original G.I. Joes, not the 60s, but like the kind of the original concept ones for Larry Hama for Vietnam and stuff. And so he had a post of this paint master and talked about opting for tiger stripe camo, two-tone boots, stuff like that. And then he said the sculpt was from Arlen Pelletier. Genghis, what do you know about our buddy here, Revenant?
I'm just going to flat say it's a perfect figure. The paint apps, the concept, even if you're not trying to recreate your own version of the LRRP patrol group from the G.I. Joe Marvel Comics, you can do so much with this. You can add this with Phantom Core. You can have this dude riding shotgun in your R Striker, your Gridiron Hounds, whatever. The storytelling is sculpted literally into this figure. This is what I was talking about. This is the difference between, say, hey, get this clear Dracula, get this clear War, yeah. Do something like this, where visually, tactile storytelling. It's amazing. It's such a great execution of concept.
What do we
You can
think?
make this be Snake Eyes. Be like Snake Eyes before.
Yep.
You know, he ends up with a Rashikage, like to be like, man, what happened to you?
Right.
It's
Hella
great.
geek.
Yeah, I agree with KJ. There's tons of fun storytelling here. Obviously, my first thought was to go, Snake Eyes post-accident. But like he said, I mean, this kind of figure, he just looks badass. You can fit him in anywhere. Monster Force, you can create your own character. Whatever you got going on in your head canon, this figure has got a place in your collection. not to mention the paint apps like that. I'm just mesmerized by the detail on that camo. It's nuts. It looks so good.
Chris is the
I don't
best.
think
You know
we've
how
seen
hard it is
best.
to paint that?
Yeah.
so
Chris
good.
is a fucking beast. Jason, what do you think of Fury Force? Are you collecting these? I don't know if you and I got to talk about it because I think I had some people from Joe Fest on. You and I haven't talked about this line yet.
I mean,
Talk to me about it.
it's not one I've been into, but I'm definitely interested with this figure. And
Mhm.
this will probably be the one that I get in hand just to kind of check out
Agreed.
the rest of the line. I'm
Agreed.
down.
Cool. And Bobby, I'm going to you right now.
I just had a
Oh, go ahead.
no. I'll go after Bobby because I already spoke. I'll wait till Bobby speaks on.
Oh no, go ahead.
did
We're
you
gonna
already-
go to the
And
panel.
I'll go
Yeah.
after Paul.
Okay.
All right, then you
Okay.
guys all hold a ticket like you're waiting for fish at the market, and then we'll call on you.
I had a crazy thought looking at it while Jason was talking about it, and I was like, you know what? I don't know if there's ever been a Darkman action figure, but that guy looks perfect if somebody
Oh,
wants to
Oh
do a
yeah,
custom.
that's
Oh.
Commando Darkman.
Yo,
That'd be amazing. Yes.
put some soft goods on them. You got it.
Hell
Yep.
yeah.
Exactly.
You put
Get him a
this guy,
fedora.
put a hat on him.
Yep.
Yeah, this can happen.
And of course, we all know why Sam Raimi did Darkman, because he couldn't do the shadow.
Correct for Flash Gordon.
was the
Oh,
shadow.
really?
Oh,
It was the shadow. Trench coat, fedora, wrapped face. He couldn't do the shadow, so he did
Yep.
Darkman.
Hmm.
It looks great. Actually, what hit me, I didn't even think Darkman. I thought Unknown Soldier from DC, like the old 60s, 70s
Mhm.
all right.
figure. Same thing, right? Soldier is wrapped up because of injuries, goes on fighting the good fight. It looks great. I'm not getting any of the Masterverse because I don't need to jump into yet another line. But I
Monster
think-
Force.
Monster Force. I mean, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
It looks great. Like the Big Bad Toy line looks amazing. So
Cool. All right. Just wanted to shout out the panels because we got some homies on there. I mentioned Chris Scott. Met him at Joe Fest a couple years ago, and we've kept in touch. We met up at Comic-Con last year too. Great dude, as well as he's got his own, amazing toy lines. Go check out Grindhouse Toys. And then Mark Von Cannon, a guy no
Hey.
stranger to ATKM. He's going to be in the panel, so that'll be a lot of stuff going on Saturday. I am going to
Hey.
be there at this panel. Who's with
hey,
me?
you know what? If you're there, you should get up and ask Jonathan, Kathy from Loyal Subjects why they haven't fixed any of the problems with their mask vehicles,
Ooh.
and what the fuck is up with their price hikes on other figures, and the fact that I went off last week. The Gator that's coming out is more expensive than buying an original Gator. Or you
Bobby
can-
chose violence.
Well,
You
I
know
was going to
what?
say, Bobby, why don't you ask them?
Yeah.
You're that fired up.
Because-
I don't have any.
I will be doing interviews. I cannot.
Oh, okay.
cannot ask.
All right. So who's going to this Indie Toy Makers Unite panel with me? Anybody?
I'm down.
I'm going to Hall H, man. Y'all do the panels.
Hall H on Sunday? Oh no, Saturday. Yeah,
Saturday.
but that's at 5 o'clock. The good stuff.
You don't go to Hall H in the morning. You're not getting into Hall H.
Not on
My
Saturday.
Saturday is Hall
I'm
H.
Daughtry.
Yeah, gotcha. What's up? All right, cool. And then the other panel there, indie action figures behind the scenes. Our good buddy who's been on the show plenty of times, the creator of Odious, of course, Unparalleled Universe, Wade Merrick will be there, and among Sparrow Toys, Fist. So that's another toy panel. That's Saturday night, man. That's during our dinner, our GHG / Toy Kind of Mood dinner. So probably not going to make it, but at least we're giving you a shout. Those late night panels are rough, but if someone's into toys, you got plenty of options. All right, Bobby, I'm sticking with you. We talked about the Jada Toys You Lose face sculpt being great value. Do you think this Black Series, ATRT, is this great value at $80 with the 501st ARF Trooper or what?
Yeah, I think you're getting good value for this. I mean, I think 6 inch. Yeah, I think the great packaging. Once you put that 6 inch figure on top of the looks to be almost 12-inch ride. Yeah, I think we're sitting all right with that. I think because you look at And here's the thing: I'm also putting the Comic-Con tax on top of this, right? So I think this is a decent price. Could have been a little lower, maybe like in the 50, 60 range. Yeah, but now that it's, inflation, tariffs, blah, 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 I think, yeah. Not for me, but this is very cool for Clone Wars fans.
Cool. So you got some breaking news from my buddy MCU Collector. And I'm probably overselling this, but look, it's InArt. So we've been fans of InArt on the show before, right? So we got our guy right here and that new Arkham figure, that Origin. So hello, San Diego 26, the InArt Global Fan Event. So they just announced this. It's going to be on Friday at between 6 to 9. So that's a pretty good time. And it's going to be at the Andaz Hotel. How far is that from the convention center?
I'm on it. Keep going. Andaz?
Andaz Hotel, 600 F Street. So that's probably up a few streets from the convention. So Friday, 6 to 9.
3 blocks.
Yeah, 3 blocks. Andaz, so 6 to 9. InArt's going to have, you don't need a Comic-Con pass. Food is provided, along with at least a complimentary booze or non-booze.
I'm there.
I might have to go. I don't know what panels I got at 6, but man, InArt, seeing all those toys and having a few drinks, Jason, sounds like a date.
I have to pass.
You got to tell me I'm pretty.
You're
Wait, I'm
pretty,
looking
Jason.
right now and seeing if I have any panels at that time.
What day is that? Saturday?
No, I don't have
Friday.
shit. I'm going to go, I think.
What you said Saturday?
Friday.
Oh, Friday. Okay.
Okay.
Friday, 6 to 9, Andaz Hotel.
There you go.
Let's do it. I'll send you guys the link. It's a $20 entry, but it gets you food and drinks. I mean, that's worth it. And you get to see all the toys. I'm down for that.
Okay.
If you have InArt points, you can get in with your points. So there you go. There's a party for InArt. That sounds good. Thank you, MCU Collector. All right. Who likes this as much as me? I love it. I think it's the best Comic-Con exclusive from Hasbro, period. Do you agree with me, Black Genghis?
Wait, are you smoking crack?
What?
Not you, KJ. Travis.
You
That
think
was-
it's the best
that was
exclusive?
all wrong.
Really?
You're saying this is the best
said from
Hasbro
Hasbro.
exclusive?
This is the best Comic-Con exclusive across all Hasbro brands, in my opinion. Just my opinion.
Okay.
This year for 26. Yeah, I think it's better than the Gem Blaster.
Hey, you mind your mouth.
Look, man, I'll take a keytar over a rock.
Moody, I will tell you this, man. I will tell you this. There have been many times in our friendship where I've questioned your sanity.
Just a couple.
I think this might take the cake. I think this is the moment where we go, is Moody okay?
Wait, no way. No, that's like if I said the Ghostbusters blowing up the condom thing was the best. Then that,
No, if you honestly, if you said
that thing was $70 for another $10. You get a fucking vehicle, 1/12
if
scale.
you had said that the glow in the dark ghost condom was the best thing ever, I would have you committed. Okay, I was like, Travis has lost his fucking mind. I would text Lance. I would text your girlfriend. I'm like, I don't know how I get her number. Somewhere. I'm like,
You're gonna
like,
text.
Moody,
That's
is,
weird.
is Moody having a mental breakdown? I don't know. This is maybe.
This is outstanding. You get
Oh.
This is 50.
under-
This is 50.
If this was
50,
classified, it'd be
49.99.
120. Look at the fucking, what was that? The spoiler was 120, 110. This is 80.
I'm gonna
Hasbro
just
needs to
shout
cut
out
this shit
instead of
out.
keeping kindly raising my hand. I'm talking.
All right,
now.
Paul, go at it.
Trav, I'm kind of agreeing with you on this.
Woo!
Okay.
What?
Yes. I have been looking forward to this since we talked about it on a Toy Kind of Mood months ago, whenever that was. Listen, it's a vehicle. There's so much tooling on this, so many moving parts, so much articulation in this bad boy. And we're talking about 1/12 scale. And for what did we say? $70, $80?
80.
80 still. I mean, it's there. I mean, we're talking about Star Wars too. They usually hike those prices up. This is I'm not saying it's perfectly priced, but it's definitely a good deal as far as I'm concerned. And also, everybody's drinking because they're like, these guys are crazy. Well, I'm going to drink too. But I mean, I'm there with you. Also, think about these Star Wars prices that Hasbro charges. They have to pay that licensing fee.
Disney.
This
Right,
vehicle,
yes,
Oh yeah.
exactly. But this vehicle set right here, this is concrete proof that there's no way in hell that the Destro and Despoiler should have been 110 for a brand that they own.
Ooh. Paul speaking the truth up in here.
He ain't lying. He ain't lying.
Right?
No.
Look,
Why would you say something so controversial, yet so brave? You know what?
Stop. Tony,
Go ahead,
Tony,
Jason.
that's bullshit.
Hold up. Paul and Moody may have shifted my opinion. This does have a lot more moving parts. There's a lot more tooling that had to go into this. We don't get vehicles with Star Wars all the time. So
No.
No. Hasbro keeps throwing in shit to inflate the prices.
I will say this. Like I said, is it a good value? Yes. Do I hope this does really well so that we can get more vehicles in the Star Wars line? 100%. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's ugly. It is dope. No ifs, ands, or buts. Is this the best thing from Hasbro? Fuck no. But on that note, Moody, Paul, if you're like, hey, this is awesome. Hey, fucking I hope you get it. I hope you love it. And I hope it's like you put it right by your bedstand at night. So when you turn over to go night, you're like, oh, look at that. That's crazy.
now to clarify, not that
You
I
know
think
what?
it's the best, but I think I'm getting it based off of what these guys are saying here.
Well, that deserves
Well, here's the thing. Wait, did I freeze?
Travis fucking Moody. Travis fucking Moody. Travis fucking Moody.
Hey, Baldy's not here, so
I
someone.
need to make you a new one, Moody.
Listen,
I can add Odyssey to it now.
There you go.
full disclosure, guys. One of the reasons I'm so interested in that is because I'll be honest, I'll sell the Clone Trooper off, and then I want to customize that fucking walker for GI Joe for Cobra. That's full disclosure. That's the truth.
Well, maybe you can get an extra after the con's over when it's on Hasbro Pulse.
Yeah. Clarence.
Oh,
You
so
guys-
maybe
I
I
mean, it
should
looks
wait.
better. It looks better than the Acid Rain Ostrich.
What?
It does the same
Good point.
thing. It looks,
Good point.
It looks better.
Huh.
All right. Next up, TVC. I'm going to stick with you, Black Genghis, on this. Is this a better exclusive than the Black Series? This is $52. It's the retro on the I can't say his last name, but you know the
Tartovsky.
there you go.
He's also
Tartovsky.
doing the new Conan the Barbarian, styled after his primal show, Samurai Jack, you name it. The micro series, man, that shit re-legitimized the prequels at the time, because people were like, the prequels are weird movies. What the hell's going on? Then that micro series dropped, and it's like, yo, we're all hyped up for General Grievous. Like, the animated General Grievous was monstrous compared to Episode 3, but it's about the packaging. So think about some of the other Hasbro Star Wars, right? The Heroes of Endor, or the Bespin duel between Vader and Luke. We've seen some great packaging before. This is right up there, especially if you're a fan of that Cartoon Network Toonami micro series that was on. So yeah, for fans who were there for that, those early aughts Star Wars fans, eat this up. It looks fantastic.
Yes.
Dope.
I think
Jason.
if I had to say it's sorry.
Oh no, Helgi.
I'm gonna say it's missing one thing, and that is some little sizzle marks or effects to attach the lightsabers from that when it started raining in that scene.
Oh,
It was all hitting the lightsabers. That I think that would have put it over the edge.
how do you duplicate something like that on that scale? That is a cool idea. I get what you're saying. That visually, that was great.
SA Jeff would have
Yeah.
done it.
You know what? And also, maybe it means that it should have been Black Series instead of TVC. Somebody else said that in the comment too.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
You get more
Ooh.
detail.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
But
Cool.
yeah,
All right, we'll move on from this so we can slide along, and we'll talk about the panel right here. Anybody gonna? So that party's at 6. This panel goes to 3. That might work. Anybody gonna try to go to the Hasbro Star Wars panel here? I might. I don't know. It's gonna be this or lanterns.
I
One or
mean,
the
it's
other.
just me. So if we're just all hanging out, I'm probably just gonna be like, yeah, let's fucking go.
Right. That's cool. So yeah, it'll be in room 7AB, 3 to 4, and the stuff on the right's from Yak Face is just kind of stuff that's down the pipeline. So we got like a mainline for TVC, got a mainline figure wave, deluxe wave, their fan channel creature vehicle item, $56, and then the exclusive there, as you see, $52. Of course, all these Hasbro exclusives will be on Pulse. We think either Wednesday or Thursday. I believe it's Thursday morning. And same with Jada Next Level. So some of the stuff we're talking about is going to be online. Mattel Creations, we didn't really cover that either on the last show. So all Mattel, Jada, Hasbro, all these exclusives will go online, but limited quantities. Probably not Mattel, but the other, like, less Hot Wheels. But the Hasbro stuff does go fast. So there you go. But yeah, cool. All right. Next up, sticking with Star Wars. We talked about Micro Galaxy. We talked about Micro Galaxy again because this is Jazzware's Star Wars Micro Galaxy, and this is the storyboard concept Boba Fett starship, the Slave One, of course. Bobby, do you know anything about Jazzware's little Micro Galaxy line or anything? This goes for $60.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I see them all the time, like, and they're cool as hell. I mean, again, it's one of those things where if if I could do another line, maybe get into it because they are so cool looking. $60. I mean, it's a hefty piece of plastic. So I don't know how big this is, but again, it is a San Diego exclusive. They're gonna be a little pricier.
Yeah. Comes with that box, deluxe
it's
packaging.
Box. It's the Slave One ship. What did you call, dude? It's what the
Carbonite?
No. What?
Unsole?
No. You said what kind of
Deluxe packaging?
Galaxy is this? Or Guardian is this? It's the
Micro Galaxy.
No. Fuck. What's the whole thing called though?
Oh, storyboard concept.
There you go. The storyboard concept.
Yeah.
The fact that it is storyboard. I mean, I like the Mode 2 storyboard concepts, but they always end up going clearance. I think this is a smart move because I think this would probably go clearance as well. But the fact that it's Comic-Con, the fact that it has that little sticker,
Right.
that sticker adds like $20-$30 to everything. So let's be real here.
Right. There you go. KJ, do you know about this thing? It's got like the pivoting cockpit, wings, the side panel, all that kind of stuff, the charge hatch.
No, but it looks fun. And that's,
Yep.
we talk about what's the perfect exclusive, right? The thing that you can add to it. Not everyone needs to get it. I'm seeing a lot of these where it's like if you already have a deep collection, a niche collection in that thing, this round of exclusives all around seem to have you covered. But it's been years since a lot of quote unquote adults have gotten back into collecting. So things are getting even more niche, even more specialized. I mean, a concept art Boba Fett and a Slave One to match. That is a hat on a hat on a hat.
Yeah. Nailed it. Dope. All right. I am going to skip along to the next Jazzware exclusive so we can, because we're already coming up on an hour. We still got a lot of Jill. We got Marvel. So, Jason, the next one, you and I are kind of maybe on a lonely island on this one. Of course, Wednesday, and you know what it means. AEW. So we know the AEW license is leaving Jazzwares. This is probably the final likely the final exclusive. And they went Punisher with it, with Billy Goat Will Ospreay, his Punisher outfit from Full Gear. 2024 Full Gear will be in Phoenix this year. So that and it doesn't run during LA Auto Show. So I'm happy about that. I get to see it on TV live. So yeah, what do you think of this exclusive? They have always tied into Comic-Con, right? We had Captain Canada, America, whatever, Kenny Omega, and we had the Swerve Eric Killmonger last year. Swerve Strickland. So they've always done a good job with that. Any thoughts on the Osprey pun outfit?
I mean, I've been way out of like Jazzwares, like AEW stuff, but this is cool. I do like Osprey's one of my favorite wrestlers. I could see myself getting this just because it is an exclusive. Maybe leaving it in box. It's cool, definitely, but yeah, it's on the fence for me, but still a cool fig.
Very sick. And then AEW, so they don't have a panel for Jazzwares at all, not just non-AEW, but no Jazzwares. But then the owner went through a lot with the fires last year as well. So Jeremy as well. So a lot of stuff going on in Jazzwares. They're going through a lot of transitions. But AEW is in a panel if you're a fan of Dynamite and the brand like I am, and like Jason and some of the other folks here. But yeah, so they're going to be there, and signing at Comic-Con is going to be Kyle Fletcher. You see him there, Speedball Mike Bailey, Tekla, and Ricochet are all doing signings. So my guess is that's who's going to be on the panel. So the panel is going to be 6 and 7 on Friday. So there you go. That's running during the in-art party. Can always go to the party after, I guess. So cool. Any other thoughts on this before we move on?
I kind of like that's all they're sending. Like they've sent like higher stars before, but okay.
Well, I mean, I would say Kyle Fletcher's right now is pretty hot as a main event baddie. Speedball is way over with the fans. Ricochet's, Tekla's the number one female not named Mercedes, and Willow. I mean, I think those are good names.
I've seen them like sent like a gang of AEW people there before. So that's
yeah, they used to have Jericho and Orange Cassidy, Darby Allin, but we've seen them already.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll rotate it out. All right, fine.
Yeah, got it.
Hey, Trav.
Cool. It's not a wrestling show; it's a toy show. What up, Paul?
I just want to say real quick, if you and Jason go to that A&W signing together, can you be in line in front of him and just play that clip after you get your signatures of him going, "These are the only motherfuckers we're getting"? And then he walks up and is like, "Hi."
I don't want to do that.
Don't make me fight a wrestler, man. What the hell?
Yeah.
Except Thekla. I don't want to fight her.
Yeah, she would choke you out.
She might destroy my ass.
Easy,
and I'd let her.
Easy. Dope. Bobby, I'm going to you. Are you all caught up on X-Men 97?
I am indeed.
Woo! You saw the Weapon X episode today. So Weapon X, Lies, and DVDs.
DVDs.
Yeah, here we go. So are you collecting this? Are you buying it? $50?
I think I will cop this. Look, I love the giant mental wave behind him. I love that 97 chair. I don't have all the 97 figures, but I have cherry picked. And look, the main reason I'm getting this is for that packaging of the X-Men on the TV. That's dope as shit. Like the fact that they did this with that and I love that Hasbro and Mattel is in one of them, but the fact that Hasbro is doing 3 packaging boxes with the TV and either a VCR or a DVD. Actually, they're all DVD because if you look at that the TVC 2-pack Anakin and Asaz the Vestris the packaging is a DVD is the TV with a DVD player on it. This is doing the same thing. The Spider-Man 3-pack that we'll be talking about later is in a TV box. Like they're all TV boxes, and I love it.
Gotcha. Here's a question: are they going to re-release the Brood?
In a 97, I think they'll 97 it. But yeah, that was that scene was so fucking dope.
Right. Yeah. We'll actually get into that because I want to do predictions for the panel. So next up, KJ, what do you know? He just talked about the TV. Any thoughts and feelings on this set?
Like Bobby said, the packaging goes a long way. Even the Savage Land packaging from last year was really impressive. And, of course, Cold Slither. So people who like collecting in box. They like showing this off, putting it on the shelf. This is tailor made for that. You walk in, you see this piece brings back memories from the cartoon. Some guys who are hardcore, this makes them buy two, one to rock, one to stock. Right? Shout out to Boog. So, yeah, man, that lizard. I remember that lizard was hard to get. The card back Electro was a really nice touch way back when. But yeah, this is just, the packaging is fun, and you're gonna have a dilemma. If you get one, you're gonna torture yourself about leaving it sealed or just rocking it. So have fun with that, but you got to get it first. And this, yeah, it's the values are there, the heads are there, hands. We gotten Marvel Legends that it had no heads, had no hands. Don't get me started on that. So you got to at least do that as a bare minimum. The packaging is just a cherry on top. So yeah, no notes.
And I wanted to note, as I noted earlier, the pre-orders from the Star Wars panel and the pre-orders from the Marvel panel are both Disney products with Hasbro are on July 25th, so Saturday at 2:00. So I forgot what we said about Transformers. I feel it was the same time, right? Wasn't that July 25th as well? I feel like it was. So it seems like all three of those are going to be Saturday at 2 as far as panel drops. No, Marvel's going to be July 27th. So that's Monday. So you can't pre-order the Marvel. So whatever they reveal as a pre-order in the Marvel panel will go on sale on Monday following the convention at 10 a.m. And
Okay.
Star Wars will be Saturday along with Transformers. There you go. And we'll get to the Joe shit in a little bit. Cool. All right, next up. And yeah, that's the panel. This is what we were talking about, Bobby. So
Yes.
I got some pictures there as far as what are some possibilities for, and we'll get to the MCU as well. But as far as X-Men 97, the animated stuff, do you see anything on the screen that we could possibly get as a reveal, like that Age of Apocalypse Wolverine, the grunt?
Look, here's the thing. I'll look at what Funko dropped, right? Because this past month they dropped four X-Men Funko Pops. They dropped that X Factor Cyclops, that Storm in the Blue and Gold, the Feral Wolverine, and Apocalypse, right? So I could easily see them going with that X Factor Cyclops because we've already kind of got that X Factor already. Just give us the non skull cap. That Wolverine, we haven't had a Feral Wolverine in ever, right?
Yeah.
I think if they did that Storm, I think if they did the future one before the Age of Apocalypse, I mean the Rise of Apocalypse figures, I think it would be absolutely fantastic.
Yep. I want that Storm as well. Jason, any thoughts on what we could possibly see in the Marvel Legends panel? Anything you want specifically? And now we can get into comic and MCU. Just anything from Marvel Legends, any predictions, any made to order, anything?
I predict that they're going to acknowledge me in the audience and say, Jason, we are giving you your Stingray figure. That's going to be the first thing they do. But I don't think that we're going to I don't think we're going to get these X-Men 97 figures. I think we're going to get the ones in the more Grant Morrison style costumes that we're going to see them later on in the season.
Okay. New X-Men.
I think these were like kind of a flash in the pan kind of costume. We saw them one episode and they were gone. They're going to be moving on once they get back to being a team. And I think those are the costumes we're going to see, which I wouldn't mind. We really haven't even seen any good Grant Morrison X-Men costumes. So I'm down for that.
Gotcha.
That was when the light was switching over. Those figures were terrible that had those costumes.
Very cool. Do we have any other, just anyone, I think Bobby and Jason already, the alternate heads already got their input. So Paul or KJ, any wants, predictions, anything for the panel Marvel on next Friday?
I mean, KJ shaking his head no. All I can say is just I'm hardcore like original X-Men movies, and so I like that they're coming back and they're introducing them as part of Avengers Doomsday. So I would like to maybe see a tease regarding those figures.
Cool. KJ, give me something for Marvel.
I think Marvel Legends has a bright future ahead between the comic book figures, MCU, animation. We're gonna have a lot of fun stuff coming up. Paul mentioned the concept art from Doomsday. Um, I'd be cool with getting Grant Morrison new X-Men figures. I'd be cool with getting X-Men 2000 black leather Matrix figures. Like, there's a lot that they can still mine before they, as the people are saying in the chat, cue the music and sign off. Jason still needs to get Stingray, right? I still need to get my flesh tone Nemorita to finish my new Warriors, and I need a better Night Thrasher.
There you go.
So, let's not cue it just yet. There's a lot more fun to be had, and we'll see what they got going for a panel.
I'll say this, KJ.
Yep.
Hold on, Moody. I'll say this. KJ, you will get your Fleshstone Nemorita and a new Night Thrasher before Jason gets his Sting Raymond.
Nice.
Everyone doesn't love Sting Raymond, okay?
Nice.
Also, here's the thing. I think you and Paul are onto something because they did release the promo art for Doomsday before. I would not be shocked if we got just like maybe some like mention, even if it's name only, like Cyclops Fox universe, right? Magneto. I mean, because we're getting those accurate, those comic book accurate suits on. Now again, we won't get them for 3 years, but I think we will get some name reveals.
Yeah,
I need a really good McKellen Magneto. In my opinion, there hasn't really been one. I need them to release a good one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So 2 years ago, we got a Sentinel 97. Last year, we got Mephisto. And then for PulseCon, we got Apocalypse, which is coming hopefully by the time not PulseCon, you know what I mean? New York Comic Con.
I think it's coming out December.
So December, but yeah. So that's a lot of made to order. And we had the Dragon Man before that too. And I think they went 4 for 4. We haven't gotten Apocalypse yet. But he's a big boy. He's got a lot of stuff going on, and he's now relevant. Now we've watched, the end of spoiler alert, but he's in the episode 3. Ooh. But
they've done 12-inch. Pardon the interruption, Travis. They've done 12-inch Marvel Legends, so a 12-inch Apocalypse is doable.
Right.
Well, I forget how the made to order one is, but he comes with a butt ton of accessories that we saw all on screen.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Is that 12-inch?
No, it's 24-inch. It's almost 2 feet.
Is it 2 feet?
Wow.
What?
I think so. Hold on.
No, I think he's either 10. He's 10 or 12 inches.
Hold on.
Yeah, not 24.
Hold on,
that's the size of a Sentinel.
12 inches. You're right. All right, yeah, never mind. I must have just.
You said 24.
What I was talking about. It was in the back of my head somewhere. All right, never mind.
But my question is, we got a lot of made to order in a row. Are they done? Are they taking a break? Are we going to get a made to order reveal?
No, I think they'll do another made to order. I think when I asked Dwight last year, like, how has the Switch been? He goes, all this great from HasLab. Made to order, I think, will be their bread and butter now because they don't need to make, they don't need to stress. Like,
right,
30 people want this. Cool, done.
All right, and we'll continue that discussion. We'll continue that with G.I. Joe. Sorry to cut you guys off. I just want to move the show along a little bit. So, Marvel Studios Hall H is a big deal for everyone. It's like the GTA of Comic-Con, right? It's like everybody. I don't care if you don't go to the movie. Like it's the center of Comic-Con universe. It's on Saturday. It's 5:30 to 6:30. Yes, if you go to the Skybomb panel and you're lucky enough to get in, you can't see this and so forth. So what are we going to see from Marvel Legends? Are we going to see any Marvel Legends Doomsday? Is it too early? They got to get right at it. I mean, what's Bobby? I'll go right to you on that. Like, are we going to see more? I mean, Robert Downey Doom or what? What do we get?
They have to have a teaser. Like, it comes out in December. I think they're going to show us a teaser. I think everything that has been like leaked, whatever you want to call it.
They can start showing. Yeah.
I think they need to start showing that. because people are already trying to rage bait and knock it down. So I think they're going to go, okay, you know what? Fuck it. Here is the trailer. Here's the trailer. Here's Doomsday. And I think it will be something where like, oh shit, this is going to be awesome.
Cool. Any other predictions for like the Marvel panel as far as MCU? We've been talking a lot about X-Men 97 and the comics, but any MCU with Doom, big Avengers movie, they gotta do something, right? For Comic-Con, are they gonna wait for New York? What are they gonna do? KJ, any thoughts?
The MCU was basically born in Comic-Con. Like Iron Man caught people by surprise when they saw what they had planned at Hall H. And then the movie came out, and then, right? People who were there for the Avengers panel when Whedon announced he was making Avengers, or they brought out the whole damn cast, or when Hiddleston dressed up as Loki.
Yep.
All these great moments.
Classic.
Moody, you were there for Deadpool and Wolverine. I would have given anything to be in that crowd at that moment when Blade.
I wasn't there. I was in line a mile away, and I won a chance to go to that, but they had Jay-Z and Yankee Stadium security, so everybody was
sorry. I did not mean to bring up wounds.
Yeah. But I did get a popcorn bucket because as I was leaving, they were giving them to people who were going in. I said, I'm getting a fucking bucket. And I grabbed one and took off.
I'm calling it right now.
Yeah.
Based on the strength of Jonathan Hickman's work on Secret Wars, the man diagrammatically planned everything from leading up to it in Fantastic Four, Battle World, and whatnot. Like, it was a fruition of years worth of work. And that's what Marvel's pulling from. They have the perfect platform and template for rebooting their MCU in an extremely satisfying way, incorporating Fantastic Four, X-Men, everything else. It's going to be beautiful that it's centered around Doom instead of Kane. That they went and got RDJ. The stunt casting alone is going to make people show up and just see if they can pull it off. It's just wait and see. Just wait and see what they got going.
Sounds good. Well, we're looking forward to the panel, but we're way past the hour, so it's Joe time, and a few Super 7 reveals here. We got Wild Bill, as KJ shown, but Tiger Force Wild Bill, and we got a pair of ninjas. Now, apparently, these are already hitting Target. The Ninja Force. Have you seen these, KJ, at Target, or have you looked for them? Or
I don't fuck with Target, man. Y'all know that.
Oh, okay. That's only how we met, but sure.
Those were different times, Moody.
Very sure. I don't really hit it up either unless I actually need something. And I go to 12 and there's nothing there ever. I go to Target to play Nintendo Switch 2 because I still haven't bought one yet. So that's what. All right. Do we want this in 1/12 scale? These Ninja Force and the Tiger Force Wild Bill. Jason, what do we think?
No, I'm not feeling this in 1/12 scale. Honestly, nah.
Oh,
nah. I don't need this.
So they cost as much as they would in 1/12 scale.
What was that?
They cost as much as 1/12 scale.
Right.
No, I'm good on these toss.
All right, great. And then they're doing a Cobra Flight Pod, the Trouble Bubble for Super 7 too. So does anyone give a shit?
I heard these were a hundo.
A hundo. That's more than the one.
No.
112 was what, 60?
That is dumbo.
112 was 50. If you got the
50
Python Patrol from Target, it was 50, and then the others were 60.
54.99, and yeah.
Holy shit! $100 for one from Super
That's
7.
what I heard. I heard that on a Circle of Jerkles.
All right, I'm gonna come up with a theory here and say that has to be at least a pack of two.
That makes sense.
Okay.
You get one regular and one
But you're
Python.
still paying what KJ said, $50, $55, and then you times 2, it's almost around 100. So
Oh
there
no,
you go.
I think it's absolute bullshit and ridiculous. And
Yeah.
Well,
that's-
one would just be beyond worse than the glow in the dark condom. But yeah.
would it? I think it's on par, but yeah, it's stupid.
Well, speaking of glow in the dark, we got turtles, and we're still in Joe time. You'll see why. But yeah, they're doing O-ring turtles. Does anyone give a shit? These are glow in the dark. Bobby, you're making faces.
They're kind of cool. I won't lie. They're kind of cool. They're kind of cool. I dig them. It all depends on the price point. But it's kind of cool looking, and I'd have to see these in hand. But yeah, I'm not gonna bash these. These are kind of cool.
All right. Any comments on this before we fly to the next Joe thing? No.
Nah, I'm good.
All right. So these are going to be at Comic-Con at booth 2343. That's all I got. So they'll be at the Super 7 booth. No more Super 7 store in San Diego, by the way. They're not even doing a pop-up. They
It is
said
what it is, man.
when they closed that store, they said we may still use it for pop-ups. It must have sold to something else. So there's no pop-up for Super 7, which has been a staple at Comic-Con forever, right? Like over 10 years, 12. Well, how long, guys? Long time, right?
Been a while,
you used
yeah.
to go to that store.
Skeletor's Lair, the G.I. Joe Cobra,
Yep.
all of it. Oh.
Yeah, it was
I am
a lot of great,
I am
lot
fucking
of great
buying one of
memories.
these. I am getting one of these. I want that Michelangelo.
Well,
Shut your mouth.
if
I
you
don't
want,
care.
if you want a gold one, it's just they're blind boxes, buddy. You're taking
Oh,
a
I know.
risk for $30.
Look, I mean, here's the
30
thing.
bucks a figure? What?
$30 for a. I don't know what scale these are though. I have no idea. Do you?
Probably you're out of your mind.
What scale are
I
these? Are
think
they
they're-
a regular Playmate scale, right?
Yeah, the regular Playmate scale.
I think so. Yeah, about 5.5 inches or so.
Okay, so that's not too bad.
30 a figure though?
Hold
Yeah,
on.
it's
People want it.
$4.99, and it's
If
blind.
they-
You might get a silver. I mean, a fucking common green Mikey or something.
So here's the thing. I'm curious to see what booth this is at, right? Because there was one booth last year where they were doing blind bat boxes for like 20. But on Sunday, as when it was closing down, they were getting rid of all their stuff, and so like the display. And so I went and bought Michelangelo the display figure, and I got Ashley SpongeBob figure for like $5 each. So we'll see what happens Sunday. Sunday is always, up in the air type deal.
Sunday fun day. Okay, cool. So this is why we talk turtles. We got our turtles in with Joe because there's a crossover, and I am gonna get this. I am not
Easy
collecting this line, but how can I pass up the most perfect amalgamation of turtles and Joe ever, right?
Easy get.
Oh yeah.
So we're all Paul. You taking a risk? Yeah, playmates.
No.
Hey guys.
Nah, this is not my thing. I mean, I can appreciate it, but yeah, I'm out on all these Turtles Joe crossovers. It's not for me, but I love it that there's a lot of people out there enjoying it. But I will say this, that what's cool about this particular set, a lot of people didn't know, is that the visor does flip up and reveal a scarred eyeball underneath the mask. So that's cool.
It's awesome.
Yeah, there it is.
Yep, you can see it on the right. Yeah, great call there. That's super dope. Yeah, this is fun. This is UCC distributing, and it's part of the lottery. The lottery ends tomorrow at 12 Pacific time, I believe. Yeah, 12 tomorrow, Thursday, 12 o'clock. So get your lottery things in. The Jazzware signing was part of that. Mattel's booth is part of that. Funko. Yep. Not Hasbro. They want you to wait in line for 4 hours instead of winning a lottery. So that's the kind of company they are. So there you go. KJ, talk to me about this crossover.
I got to get it, man. I remember playing with my turtles. I remember playing with my Joes. Like they made this for me.
Did you put all your chickens in the hen there? With the lottery, I put UCC almost for every slot. just to
I
try to
kept
get
it an
this?
even mix. Some Mattel.
Okay.
Definitely want to get that ray gun poster from Brad Bird and Michael Cicchino. That's going to be a lot of fun.
How about you
but-
guys? What are you guys getting from the anything you want from the lottery? We never talked about that on either show. Anything specific?
I did Mattel a lot. 'Cause I want that Top Gun and I want the Jim Bro Skeletor. A lot of signings. I put in like a
Okay.
lot. I put in a lot for Futurama and Simpsons.
One thing I read during the AEW thing was like they said no selfies. I thought that was the whole point, was to meet them and take a picture with them. You
What?
can't, or is it not a selfie, but you can someone can take a picture of the, is it maybe not like a selfie like this, but someone can take a regular picture? Is that what they mean?
I have no idea. That's weird.
You know what?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I think I'm going to, again, I don't know this for sure, but I would guess that they're using selfie as a generic term for meaning like you can't
no
do it on your
pictures,
phone.
just
They might have,
autographs.
Yeah, okay.
yeah, or they have an official photographer on site and they're like, for an additional $15, you can have your official photo
fuck
from
that.
us.
No, because you want the file so you can post it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, that sucks. Well, I
Yeah,
did the AEW because I was hoping to meet like Tekla and them. But yeah, this thing is super sick. I am not going to touch the rest of the line, but I'll have this on my desk or something. It's great. So why does Timber look like an American werewolf in London?
Really does.
Well,
It's Razor.
100%.
yeah, Razor.
Because
Yeah.
it's Razor. He's fucked up.
Everyone
So
hates the wolf.
unhinged.
I think it's sick. War Chest is here.
What's a war chest?
108 people were watching the show. If you're new to the channel, give us a like, or hey, just give us a like anyway. If you're new, subscribe. But yeah, like the show. This is we're at over 3 hours of almost 3 hours of Comic-Con. So shout out to Bobby B. No surprise here. He's the first person to review Action Man. I haven't gotten a chance to see the review. Any thoughts on Action Man? You excited for it? I'll go to you, Paul, down the line.
I mean, nah, this is one of those where I'm going to play the long game. And if I catch him on a sale on Pulse or something like that, yeah, maybe. And, but it's a pass for now.
Yep. Yeah, I think KJ, you want this one, though, right?
Yeah, I used to watch the show, and I'm just going to add a shit ton of gridiron to it. So.
Oh, perfect. Anybody else?
It's a lot of heavy reuse, and
Yep.
yeah, it does have its place in history and everything. But man, that other figure that we paid like $40 for, I'm like, that left a bad taste in my mouth. And this is kind of there.
Mm-hmm.
You talking about Starduster?
No, that general figure or whatever, the one with he had the rocket launcher, the face paint, the special forces figure or whatever.
Oh yeah, that was terrible. That's the figure that pushed me into Monster Force.
But
And
this
the
guy,
Phantom Core-
he's the same price as that figure, and
Bobby, remember what you told me on the phone about what we're going to see at Pulse? I think this is it. I think this is the guy that's going to be available at Pulse. So probably to try to get rid of it. I think it'll be available along with the exclusives we're talking about, Fatal Fluffy and the 2-pack.
I would not be shocked if we see Action Man and we see Cobra Commander.
Cobra Commander. No, well, okay. Cool. All right. And then speaking of overseas, we got our buddy Adam Shark Eyes. He got Mistress Armada. So KJ, feelings on the review, or at least the photos that we got so far from our dude Adam?
No, Shark Eyes is a pro, man. Be sure to like and subscribe. Whenever I
Hell
see his reviews pop up on my feed, I'm stopping what I'm doing and I'm watching it. And I'm already sold on this. So yeah, I gotta get this. So once again, go ahead, check out. Oh, come on, Super Mario, that's great. Specifically the 95 movie. I'm getting Bob Hoskins Mario from Paul G here.
I'm more of a Luigi, though.
I'm a Luigi Mario. That was too bad to be canon. Anyway, yeah, like and subscribe. Shark Eyes, give me that figure. Shark Eyes, I'll pay you, man. Just send me this figure. I got the money.
Very, very, very sick there too. And then we got Synapse. I think this is this guy's favorite figure of the year, Luigi.
Oh yeah, nice.
Ah, that's great.
Hey, Jason, talk to me about. Are you open-minded for this? Are you ready for a cyberpunk dude who's anti-Iron Grenadier or what?
Dude, I'm all for some different stuff in G.I. Joe Classified and introducing some new characters. We got to keep this line alive. And I honestly like how weird this guy looks with the arm coming off of the backpack and everything. I'm actually down for this figure.
Bobby, any thoughts on either one of these two? Take it away.
I think they look great. I'll probably end up getting a Synapse. Might get both. I don't know. I'll have to check, but they do look really, really good.
And Hi, It's Me says Shark Eyes review will make you want Synapse. Yeah, and then also what will also make you want Synapse is Lenny's sketches. He just posted this before we went live. So shout out to the Weather Dominator who always keeping us informed. I really wish these were in some kind of scrapbook or something with the file cards. You know, it'd be nice to have everything all in one place. Right, KJ? That would be a fun collection to have, right?
It would. And let me just say, having two thumbs on one hand would be really, really useful. Get your mind out of the gutter. I'm just saying.
And don't forget,
thumbs on one hand, there's a lot you can do. There's a lot you can do with that.
And don't forget, when we were talking about Iron Grenadiers, Mr. Amato was my pick for an Iron Grenadier. So I'm all for that figure.
All right.
Right. And then we talked about this on prior episodes. I don't know if I talked about it with you, Jason X, but that's Mistress Armada's colors from the comic. And then she went IG and classified, but then he's rocking her colors. So there's that intertwining story. And then Lenny actually in his post, a Weather Dominator on IG, wrote a whole thing, like a whole story breakdown on what inspired him to want to do this figure and then the tie-in and stuff. And then the reason he went for, he's talking about necromancing and all that stuff and the choice for all the different parts. So really go check that out. They're really building out the lore with both Sundown and this. They're not just throwing out, hey, this looks cool, here you go. Like Wolf Spider, they just were like, hey, this is a Night Force guy that looks cool. And they had a little story, like he was like, what, a doctor or something. But these not, I don't know. I didn't feel like it was fully fleshed out like these.
Hey, one thing I want to say about Armada, is that, my main concern was, are they going to paint that silver or is it going to be the molded gray plastic? And they delivered that stuff is so reflective. You can see like he's got those yellow and white USS flag strips on his table, and you can see them reflected in her greaves right there in her shin guards. So it's a
nice call. Silver. Wow, you got a knife.
Yeah. And then, and while we're looking at that mask too, that's the only thing. I would have liked a little more metallic finish to the mask, but I get it. That's something that we can easily but we can do a little like gold metallic dry brushing and bring out some detail and give it a little oomph. Mm-hmm. I'm loving it. I'm getting one for sure. I two actually, one because I do my mint and box collection and then my one to open. So. And Synapse, I'm definitely getting for my mint and box collection. But I don't know. The more I see of him, the more I'm kind of like intrigued, and I'm starting to be convinced.
Mm-hmm. I agree. He looks like a fun figure to play with. And shout out to Shark Guys. All right, exclusives. Bobby, you love Shipwreck. Are you going in on these two exclusives, especially this one?
I am not.
Whoa! No, he's skipping it. You look like it. You look like the guy. That's you.
I love Shipwreck. Lenny said I could be Shipwreck.
I mean, this is the Bobby version of Shipwreck. We had Mood Wreck, and now we got Bob Wreck.
Yeah. But I'm gonna pass on this one. It looks great. It looks amazing. I'll probably regret it, but I'm gonna pass on this right now.
Come on, no Bob Wreck for the Bobo. Jason, what about you? You going in on Cadet Demi or what?
I have collected every other pack that had them dumbass Mass Effect crystals in there. Yes, I'm getting this.
Amazing answer. KJ, is this a good Comic-Con exclusive?
Yeah, it's a niche, right?
And
there's enough new stuff in here that it's a repaint, but it's a fun repaint. And let me tell you this. We already have Arctic Hiss and the driver coming in. We're getting Hiss 3. We're getting Rip It. I'm getting this, so I have Cadet Deming, and I can put Rip It right next to her. So that's why I'm getting it. And the OGs know what I'm talking about. You don't know, you can Google it. It's there's think long range for stuff like this.
Nailed it. Paul, you got any thoughts on this exclusive? One thing I will say before I go to you, though, is why the fuck did they put that chair in the back of the box and not include it with the... I would have paid whatever for it. Look, it would have been such a sweet...
Oh.
I don't eat it. No, we got to keep the cost low. Charge us for it. It's a
It's
chair.
Comic-Con exclusive. Go for it.
Oh.
Here's the thing, though. I mean, I think a lot of people are still upset about this price for this because it's 65.
65.
And
yeah.
I mean, it's a little steep. I was talking about translucent plastic earlier. This would have been the perfect opportunity. You already have a Baroness head sculpt. You already have a Destro, a Cobra Commander. Just fucking mold it in translucent plastic and include it with this to be the little ghost heads flying around, just like it was in the episode. Nice. The other thing I'm super excited about is I actually, a while back, a long time ago, I wrote a short script that I want to do, and it has Cadet Deming in it. And I was thinking I was going to have to come up with a custom, and now I don't have to because that head is perfect. The last little thing I think would have been a fun tidbit to include, and also justify the price a little more if they had included the chair, the translucent heads.
Yep.
They have this technology that's been around since the 80s with water, right? And it can change color of figures. In this episode, he goes to wash his face and the gray comes out of his beard and hair. And he's like, what the hell? They could have, if you dip it in water, that would have been just an extra little fun.
That's cool. That's cool.
So lots of missed opportunities here that could have justified the price. I'm still going to get it, but it's
I mean, this guy says it all.
What's up, Chaz? Yeah, I know, right?
If you don't buy overpriced exclusive silly figure sets, do we even collect, bro?
Exactly.
Yeah.
KJ, you were saying something before we had Chaz comment about this.
Yeah, just have fun. And sometimes if it costs too much, I think this was outside of a lot of collectors' range. Fatal Fluffies didn't speak to a lot of people. I get it. You know, we're at that point now. This is what happens with a lot of lines. This is what happened in the 80s. 2 Joes, 2 Turtles, 2 Motu, where the characters get more and more obscure and the prices get higher and higher, right? So who's going to be collecting classified when MSRP hits $34.99? Who's still going to be there?
For sure.
We'll have to see when we get there, right?
Got you.
I've already set my cutoff line. The minute they go like 30, I just can't see it. The minute they go to $29.99, I'm seriously considering tapping out and only cherry picking. And
they're already there. Amazon, a lot of stuff when it sells out at the $27.99, then it goes to $29.99, right? GameStop, you have to have a GameStop Pro account in order to get that price down. So they're trying to test the waters in all these different places because of the aftermarket, because of other places. I don't know, man. I'm definitely going to get the Cadet Dimming. I'm still thinking about Fluffies.
Well, we got the Fluffies right here. Lots to think about. Bobby, you're not doing Bob Wreck, but are you going to do Fatal Fluff Wreck?
I am indeed doing Fatal Fluffies.
Woohoo!
It's so weird looking. I love it. And the cereal box, 100%.
It does scream Bobby exclusive. So this is a fun Comic-Con exclusive. This should not be retail ever. It should just be, part of something fun, I think. And I think Jason would agree, right?
I want 2 of them.
Whoa, there you go. He agrees times 2.
Yeah, I want to.
So how about price? $55, Paul? Fair? Too much? It's a big boy.
I mean, he is a big chunky boy. They've said it is the biggest figure in classified so far that he is that's what I heard. He's taking the lead.
Yes.
But at 55 for this one set, and I get it, I would have felt I think it would have been more appealing even if they charged, say, $15 more and gave you 2 bodies, and then you can display with different weapons, different head sculpts, and then I think that would have been a good value. that would have made a difference for me. Yeah.
Yep. KJ.
I think this one is too much of an asking price. Yes, they have the little
Yeah.
mini fiddle fluffies. The packaging looks great, but for me, this is where the price is a deal breaker. It's like I would rather buy other things from other companies.
Okay.
I think 40 is the right price for this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like Jim Bro Skeletor is equal to this,
Yes.
in my opinion. Equal.
Yeah,
So they're getting
yeah.
a $15 Chris Cox tax on
Yeah.
this.
Shout out to Miss 1476. He's exactly right. They can use this mold for another attempt at Nemesis Enforcer. This is the size Nemesis Enforcer should have been.
Interesting.
Stop, Paul. You
Oh,
make
yeah.
too much sense for that. I think we all do.
Yeah. The cereal's big this year. You notice there's a lot of cereal happening at Comic-Con this year.
Right.
Yeah.
Cereals and
That's
TV
true.
shows.
Yeah.
Yep.
We need an attempt to do a Mr. T cereal box action figure.
Cool. All right.
It'll
Panel
be-
time. Before we get out of here, we'll talk panel and the HasLab situation. So the panel is nice and early. BMAC is not thrilled with the 10 a.m. Because not because it's early, because they're gonna have the Hasbro breakfast thing before that, so he's gonna be up anyway. But the point is, this is the time when people are trying to get into the convention, and they're also swarming the exclusives.
Mm.
So this is a really rough time slot for anyone to have a panel. There's a name there, and I know who it is, but I want you guys to guess. I'm going to go to you, Jason. Who is Mark?
I have no idea.
I'll tell you what, who it isn't. It is not Mark Mayer from Transformers, who used to be on G.I. Joe.
So who the hell is that?
It is Mark Beasley, the copyright, who does the file cards.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, there's
Okay.
us. Yeah,
So-
but anyway.
So we still don't know who's going to be the Lenny, Tony, Corey replacement.
They haven't announced that yet. Yeah. So what is KJ? I'll go to you right away. This is us last year. You saved the day. We had the interview. What is the booth going to be like without our two homies here? Our longtime friends of 5-6 years on the line. Without them, they might be there as patrons like us with collared shirts and plaid shirts and rocker out shirts, but they're not going to be there working for Hasbro. What's it going to be like?
And it's going to be boring. I mean, the first time I went back to San Diego after lockdown, I went for these guys to meet them, to meet Emily, to give my kudos and thanks for a successful year one of Classified. I don't know, man. It's like going to a party to go see your homies, and they already left. So then there's just randos.
Yep.
Hey, how's it going? And be like, hey, hold that thought. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I agree.
Pretty
Jason,
cool. I
you-
appreciate it, man.
Jason, you've interviewed these guys or at least talked to them before. What's the booth going to be like for you? Are you kind of down?
I mean, I'm trying not to judge too much. These guys are coming in and they have some big shoes to fill, and I want to give them a chance to express themselves and do what they want to do with the line too, and not immediately go, oh, I'm done with it and whatever. But no, it won't have that same feel. Would it ever? You know, without the people that you knew, that you become familiar with? No, it
Right.
absolutely won't. But I'm gonna give them a chance. I'm not gonna immediately just judge, and they get their shot, and we'll judge them accordingly as they do their thing.
And here's the thing I miss about this because Comic-Con is, sure, we're covering toys, we love toys. I develop friendships with them, acquaintanceships, whatever you want to call it, but I like going to see them and talking to them about anything. I talk to Tony and Lenny about wrestling more than I do G.I. Joe. When I go to the wrestling booth, I know my buddy Steve Ozer and Bill McKean. I talk to them about wrestling. I talk to them about G.I. Joe more than I do wrestling. It's like the opposite. I like just getting to know them and seeing what inspires them to make these figures. And when you have a whole design team leave, and B-Max chill dude, but he's going to be, it's his first Con really where he's able to take over, because last year his wife had a baby and he was on paternity leave. He wasn't around for Comic-Con. So I think he's going to be a little nervous. Maybe it's by himself, or maybe he'll be chill. I don't know, but it's like it's going to be different. It's not going to be going there. Hey, what's up? What are you doing this weekend? What do you think of, the SummerSlam or something? Like, you can't have those conversations if you don't know who the fuck these people are. You know what I mean? Yeah, there you go.
That comment.
Hey, sure. Yeah, just like you stalked me at Comic-Con, bro.
Hey, real quick, before we do anything else, we did get some news. So I think this does lead into my theory about what Hall H will be. So in an expo in Shanghai, hopefully we got 6 new posters for Marvel for Doomsday. Oh, I didn't show them. My bad. Hold on. Move to the stage. Boom.
Oh well, let's take a look. Okay.
You got the Training Ground, Wakanda,
Oh,
Avengers Tower, Fantastic Tower, the X-Men, and Liberia. So, we wanted to show these off quick. So I think we could see these at Comic-Con because we know how much Hall H loves giving stuff away. So, fingers crossed.
I love how ugly the font for the new Avengers A is. Like, it's just straight up Temu Avengers. It's great.
Ouch.
Look right here. See, Chaz will be. It's official. He'll be stalking me in the Hasbro line. Yeah. Look, BMAC. I'm not being hard on BMAC. I'm just saying he's. If anything, we've been giving him mad love during Yodo June. We said Yodo June. The best thing was BMAC's transparency about the line. It wasn't even the figures itself. It was about how great he was at communications. We're seeing comments saying he's so efficient. There's no surprises, all this stuff. So, yeah. But this takes us to our next subject. It was a boring June without HasLab hype and excitement. The weekly updates were, I don't think they were horrendous, but I would say, well, first of all, let's go in order. Hasbro Breakfast, more than likely, I don't know. I don't subscribe to Patreons and know inside info. All I know is last year I had Pythona in my hands before anybody, and that was the New York Comic Con exclusive. This is the New York Comic Con exclusive. It goes up for pre-order the first day of Comic Con, the 23rd on the panel. This has to be at the Hasbro Breakfast. Any thoughts on excitement or any? Jason, you're nodding. Anything.
Oh, dude, I want this figure. I'm old school Tomb Raider 1 playing it back in the day. This figure is pretty much everything I wanted them to do. So, yeah, I'm getting one, maybe 2 of these, just because I'm such a big fan of that game. It, was revolutionary at the time. I love the Lara Croft figure, and I fuck with 1/12 scale. So, this is my jam.
Mm-hmm. Anything else on Tomb Raider? Are you excited to see it at the booth?
Yeah. I mean, don't leave this sucker where I can get a hold of it. I would love for this to be the surprise item at the booth in San Diego. I doubt it.
Well, no, it's not, because it's going to be first to order in New York, but you can pre-order in San Diego.
I can't wait to see what the physical copy is going to look like in hand, though. Or in
KJ, we mentioned Mark Beasley being in the panel. That might be a sign to show how important that story is and narrative is with classified moving forward.
All this shit should have been tied in. You need to be able to take a classified series box, scan the QR code, get the file cards, flip through the file cards, click on it, have tabs, have a classified tab, have an Energon tab. So you want to see artwork for Mercer, artwork for Baroness. If you want to see render reveals, if you want to see Lenny's drawings, all of that shit. All of it should have tied into GIJoe.com. Every last bit of it. Yep. All the world building. How many times when we were kids, we read the damn file card on the back and we copped the figure because of it? So many people would get the figures. Years wasted of potential storytelling. Shout out to Joshua Williamson and Tom Riley. Shout out to Daniel Warren Johnson. Shout out to all the storytellers and world makers that get what G.I. Joe is about, because they didn't at Hasbro. This QR code is pointless, useless. This GIJoe.com website might as well not even be on the damn package. All right. So here's the thing: the future of classified, post Dream Team, post Lenny, Tony, and everyone else. Commit to the characters. Commit to the visuals, the aesthetics, the vehicles, the play sets. Right? That damn fake chair that's in that
Build the world.
Put it in there.
Build the world. Yep.
How many times have we seen NECA give us a chair like that? The RoboCop has a chair. The Frankenstein expansion set has a chair, right? Mindbender should have came with the chair.
Yep.
Right? Like, just build the world and we will show up with our wallets. Otherwise, we will go elsewhere. That's it. No one owes anyone anything. Hasbro doesn't owe us that. They charge us like they're giving us, like the innards of Area 51. Like these secret things that we've been clamoring for.
Yep.
If they don't do this right, they're going to end the line. They're going to end the line. If they don't commit to the stories, what these play factors need is just a springboard for our imagination, and we'll do the rest. But if we don't even have that, it's useless.
Yep. Fair.
Well said. So Jason brought up the point that we got. Oh, Bobby did. We got some extra figures last year that were not exclusive to be available. Slice and dice. Well, I'm hearing this is Target, but here's a 2-pack Ninja Force. It might not look like this because that's Tiger Force Jinx. As far as I know, there's never been another Jinx. She's always wore red. What is a Ninja Force Jinx? What the hell could, because this is the rumored 2-pack for Target.
What?
Ninja Force Snake Eyes. There's a custom there from Z Formers Custom. Shout out to him. But there's no other Jinx. There's always been just red Jinx, except Tiger Force Jinx. So who is Ninja Force Jinx? I don't know.
Isn't that redundant?
Right. That's what I'm saying. So it's a.
I mean, Ninja Force Snake Eyes is redundant.
This is true. He's right.
Yep. Great.
I don't know.
Fucking
I did like the Jinx figure, but what more are you gonna do? Same figure.
I would invert it. So where you have it red, black, black, red.
Oh.
I like that.
I want to give them a little more credit than that, though. With especially Target exclusives, that's footing the bill. They usually go a little more all in than a mere palette switch.
I mean, like doing like the Walmart packs, they can just throw a shit ton of accessories in there as long as you're re-releasing the figure.
Yeah, Slice and Dice came with all that shit. Remember?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, that's Raider. But right here, all the masks, the different looks. You could have 5 different characters out of this pack. Yep. So maybe that's what they do with Jinx is just a bunch of alternate heads and masks and craziness. Right?
Yeah.
What if also what if they do a little nod to G.I. Joe Retaliation? She wore in that homage to the silent issue where they're on the side of the cliff. She wore yellow. That's a thought.
I didn't even think about that. Well, we have a vehicle. Striker was available to buy at Comic-Con. Yeah, I didn't give it the greatest review, but still pretty amazing to have a vehicle months and months ahead. Could the HAL? Oh, the Vamp 2.
Ooh.
HAL makes sense.
The HAL or Vamp 2 could be there.
HAL's an instant buy.
If Vamp 2's there, I have to get that shit. It's going to go like hotcakes.
Man.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Okay. And then Cold Slither. So Cold Slither is pretty much the Fatal Fluffies and the 2-pack because that was already said. Now
still available on Pulse, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah. Exactly. It got restocked. Oh, one thing I forgot to note was that the drop for whatever pre-orders are in the panel is July 28th. So if it's so that's Tuesday, right? Tuesday?
Yeah,
so
it's after the con.
Tuesday at 10 a.m. is when the G.I. Joe pre-orders go up. So it's after the convention now, which means Tomb Raider will be the 23rd. and then the exclusives will be the weekend. So I think that's enough for them. And then the next wave or whatever they're going to announce, that shit, like probably retro wave, right? So Flash, Falcon, and the Valkyrie, right? That'll probably go up for pre-order Tuesday, and whatever other, we're hearing all kind of shit. We're even hearing that the Thunder fucking machine will go up for made to order.
But Moody, where's my Mauler?
Mauler?
Give me my Mauler.
Ramen Toys is making
never
it.
heard of it. Never heard of
Mauler
it.
confirmed.
Ramen Toys is making it. Jace, have you seen it? It's hot.
No. I want Moody to deliver my Mauler.
Rowdy Toys. So my question here, I know we're getting late, but we got about 10, 15 minutes left. And if you guys got a dip, that's cool. Just send a PM. But this is the main event, because at Comic-Con, Comic-Con's always about displays. How cool can you make your display look? Star Wars has like Millennium Falcon, big giant vehicles. G.I. Joe has always had the Hiss. They've always had the Rattler, the Dragonfly, and then we had this last year. This was the main event, right? They had a whole display, but this was the eye catcher because the Snowcat's so fucking big. But without a HasLab, what could possibly be the centerpiece for G.I. Joe to amaze people at Comic-Con? You want to amaze kids, parents, corporate America, Comic-Con goers. They don't give a fuck about what we think because we're going to buy this shit anyway. It's more about attracting the outside eyes. How do they do that without a HasLab? That's the question that I got for you guys.
Let me ask you guys, and let me start with Paul, and then Jason Moody. I'll come to you last. What would it take to turn, tooling wise, that Snowcat into a Havoc?
Man,
a lot.
Yeah,
all right.
They're vastly different. I think it's you may as well just start from scratch. Although I will say this, we talked about this before. I ended up passing on the Snowcat at the end of the day, but I would be interested if they ever do a made to order green version. I'm curious to see what it would look like in green. And that was done once, I think, for a convention exclusive before for the 1/18th scale.
And what about this one? The Tiger
Pass.
Cat.
Pass.
But look, if someone brought up a great point in the comments when we were posting about getting ready for the show. They said with the new design team needing time to get their shit together and create new stuff, maybe the focus, and it's been all about repaints this year, right? So maybe the focus on repainting big vehicles makes sense. We got the Arctic Hiss, which is what Chaz said in the comment. He thinks that that's all they're going to have. That would be very sad. And I've heard that from other people in the community that know things. They said, yeah, I think we're just getting a Snowcat versus Arctic Hiss. That is sad. Now, I don't, maybe it's out of their hands.
No, can't be.
Well, we get a triple T, and that's supposed to be amazing, but it's not HasLab size. But that could be the triple T, could be the main event. It's Sergeant Slaughter.
You know what? Here's the thing. What if, HasLab was always the centerpiece, as we know. So what if it's here are our next 2 or 3 made to order offerings. And they're spread out. Like we're not going to like drop these on you all at once, but they'll be spread out over the next year. And we get a look at these 2 vehicles right here that we've heard rumored for a long time. I definitely think the Thunder Machine is going to be shown off in some way. And I'm going to give a shout out to Blitz as well, because as long as I've been seeing him in G.I. Joe forums and comments, and we've been talking, we want this Moray so bad. Give us the fucking Moray. But I know the Moccasin is a more reasonable size.
Happening.
Well, we'll get Moccasin as made to order first, but how about the next HasLab be the Moray? I think that's where we're headed, is that we get a sprinkling of made to order medium-sized vehicles throughout, and then maybe every couple of years it's like this big event where it's like, whoa, here's a HasLab. This had to be a HasLab. And it sort of goes back to that idea that HasLab started as, where it's a dream project.
Well, this doesn't look like a dream project to me, KJ, and I love Rowdy Toys. I love what they're doing. This doesn't seem dream project, and I love Thunder Machine. This is like the 7th fucking time we've used it as a thumbnail. Is it coming? Like, we talk about this thing more than anything. But man, this has to be made to order unless it comes with a bunch of bikes and lights and shit, right?
Unless they find a way to like completely reimagine it where shit like folds out and becomes like a mini playset, like the Turtles van or Masters of the Universe or something like that. Like,
right.
I'm talking blast effects. I want it pimped out. Yeah, like shout out to Tony's Figs, man. But I want lights. I want LEDs. I want an RC Thunder Machine. I'm not gonna get one, right? So I don't know, man. It's
but
like
what do you think? Hold on. What do you think about what Hella Geek says about this? And I kind of like his idea, because if you think about what Marvel Legends did, they gave us back-to-back the Dragon Man and Sentinel 97, and then Mephisto and the Apocalypse were almost back-to-back announcements for made to order. What is it because Disney's funding it? What's holding Joe back from doing the same thing with the Moccasin and this?
I'll be honest with you, because if they don't execute it just right, it'll do more damage than good.
Okay.
A lot of this is on a big section of the Joe community being perfectionists. They almost, choked classified series in the crib. I hate to be dark, but it's things just aren't good enough until it's not even there. They don't know what they got till it's gone. So even if they announce made to order Thunder Machine, no, Thrasher didn't have those knee pads. Too much paint in Thrasher's hair. It's a litany of complaints. So why fucking do it?
Chill the fuck out with all that nitpicking over knee pads. Come on.
I just want the figure. I just want the vehicle.
I want to go to my boy Bobby here. So I'm hearing rumors, lots of them from all over the place, not just the same guy or anything, that Thrasher, our friend here, that Tony customized, shout out to Tony's Figs, extended member of what we do here, but supposedly the Thunder Machine, which could be released, it could be fucking in my hands on Wednesday. Who knows, right? This thing is rumored to not include Thrasher. Every vehicle has included a driver in the driver from before, except Zanya replaced Zartan for the Chameleon. So
Yep.
could we get a replacement, or is it an army builder, or is this going to be the first vehicle without a figure to keep the cost down? Where is Hasbro going with this if this is the rumor to be true?
If that is the rumor to be true, I think that is a bad mistake, a big whip, a big miss.
Yes.
Yeah, and here's why. Like, as I've said on the show, I didn't grow up with G.I. Joe. I know enough about it, movies, comic books, them being on the show with y'all. But that would be like having Ghost Rider's motorcycle without Danny Ketch. All right, that'd be like celebrating the 50th anniversary of Ghost Rider by doing the Engines of Vengeance, right? If you're going to do the Thunder Machine, you fucking put the driver in it, and that is Thrasher, right? So like, if like they did, okay, we got all these like DC cars or like vehicles, and one time they go, okay, here's the Batmobile with Alfred. Wait, what? Why are we getting Alfred? McFarlane, right? So it's those things where it's like, no. This goes with this. This goes with that. This vehicle fucking goes with this driver. As like that would be like having the Vamp without clutch. Like, what is happening here? No, I think if that rumor is true, that is a huge misstep.
Paul, we're seeing a lot of great comments, heart wrencher. The fact that Thrasher is good enough to be sold on its own, right? What's your take?
I agree with what Bobby just said in the sense that Thrasher is sort of like synonymous with the Thunder Machine. That would have been like if we got a Rattler without Wild Weasel. Are you kidding me? Like, no way. No, he has to come with this. I am going to sort of like take the other side of the argument for the Moccasin, though. We've already gotten 2 versions of Copperhead. You know, I would much rather, like the rumors we've heard, throw in some kind of army builder with the Moccasin if they're going to do that, because we already have our Copperhead. Take your pick, Python Patrol or regular, to drive it when we get it. So give me something new. I'm also
same dilemma with, well, we got Triple T. It's confirmed to include a Sarge.
Yeah,
but we don't know yet, except for the people who know. No, it is coming with Sarge, so it can't be the same one. So maybe Copperhead's a different version,
I guess. But like,
but we're off track. We're talking.
I don't know what version.
Well, but like real quick, and correct me if I'm wrong, Paul, to that mistake. I mean, not to your mistake. To your point, we haven't gotten Thrasher yet, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so
he should come with it.
If we had a Thrasher beforehand, okay, fine, army build, put another driver with this. However, because we haven't gotten Thrasher yet, because I don't. Then to do that would be a huge mistake. On top of that, someone said like Thrasher could go by himself. Sure, but that's any Joe. Clutch could have been sold by himself. That was a dope ass figure by himself. You put him with the van. That's amazing. So I think you I understand your point. Like with the Mora, yeah, we've already gotten Copperhead. We've gotten 2 different ones. We don't need another one. Do what someone said like the Cobra Lamprey. Perfect. Yeah. Do like some Viper. But for the Thunder Machine, again, going back to the Ghost Rider, there's only one driver of that original bike. Johnny Blaze, and then Denny Ketch, right? Like, so you only have one person behind that wheel, that is Thrasher. To not release anyone, or to give it like a driverless vehicle, I think that's a huge mistake.
Cool. I'm gonna stop that right there. But I'm gonna ask this question, Jason: will HasLab, for at least for GI Joe, because we're hearing it, will HasLab ever return, and when, for GI Joe? I don't think HasLab is ever coming back. The made to order stuff has been working, but also along with that made to order, Mephisto's currently able to buy on Hasbro Pulse right now. So is a Sentinel. Still,
yeah, the Mephisto is still there. You could buy a Sentinel right now. We could probably see the same thing with the Snow Hiss. So there's room for like people to get their made to order, and they're clearly making more of them just to sell them on the website.
Well, they made a change. Did any of you guys notice that I think for the Ghostbusters made to order, they are having a cutoff at the charge, or it's Transformers, whatever the newest made to order is. Before you could cancel after a certain date, now made to order, you're going to have that window, and you will be charged at the end of the window now. Anybody else hear that?
I didn't hear that.
Comments? Someone in the comments? It was at Ghostbusters or Transformers. They're now, it's like the end of the 1-2 month window of the made to order. You will be charged now ahead of time, so you cannot cancel. The difference is now no stretch goals compared to HasLab, and it's not so that, I don't know if anyone knows. Okay,
I think the made to order model is working, and I honestly am holding out hope that they are going to do a Thunder Machine, because you need a big announcement. You need something to wow the people, and that'd be the perfect one. Hey, here's the made to order Thunder Machine. Here's Thrasher along with it. Start getting your ducats together.
Right. But with made to order, this is a great point. Thunder Machine without Thrasher is cheaper, and so maybe it could be, maybe it would be too expensive with a $30 figure.
Here's the thing, because Frank's made that same point. Frank said, but the vehicles would be cheaper, cost down by 30. Yeah, but you're still having to pay that 30 later, and he said, spaced out, fair. But you're still having to spend 30 to get that Thrasher, plus the tax on that $30 figure.
The Arctic Hiss came with a figure. Why are we getting into this like, let's not add a figure in there? We don't need to do that. They did it with the Arctic Hiss. So
it might come with a figure, but just not Thrasher, because they feel like they could make money on Thrasher on retail, where they could stick a heart wrencher with a mask like Zanya, or a builder.
Yeah, it depends. Like people who wanted to troop build Swamp Skier, they're stuck with 4 extra Zanyas, right?
Right.
Like how many whatever Skyhawk Steel Core figures do you want to go with your Skyhawks? The Cobra Fang, that you're gonna have a pilot with that, they'll do something with that. Sure, that's cool.
I got a
Make it
Skyhawk.
the claw. Like I keep saying, so like the same thing I was saying, like with the Snowcat that could have been rejiggered into a Havoc Mark II. Just make more stuff. A Cobra Hiss 3. We got the tooling. Black Hiss, white Hiss, gray Hiss. Rip it, right? But no, where is it, right? Like we got our third Trouble Bubble, the Stealth Pod.
Is it gray or blue?
Cobra Hiss 3 is bluish gray. But the point is, it's already there. Just give us the form factor. It's the Seeker 4-pack. It's the 4 same figures. Just different colors. You got a creamsicle Sunstorm figure and all. But people, I'm into that, right?
All right.
I want the all black murdered out Cobra Valkyries. I'm never getting that. They won't make it. They got all this Fire Team shit. We need a Fire Team Claw Glider. They're never gonna bring that Claw Glider back. There's so many things they could do, and they're not doing it.
Right. You know what? I'll ask this. Will Cold Slither present us a Thunder Machine in the panel, Bobby? We got to go see the concert last year. That was us hanging out last year on Thursday.
Yes.
We are going to see all of us are going, right? Transformers Apology Tour concert.
Yep.
Thursday. Are we all going? Are we all in?
Yeah.
As we've discussed before, my schedule is TBD for panels and what days next week, but I'll inform you guys as soon as I know.
All right, sounds good. But I was thinking that since Cold Slither is going to be there because they're confirmed to open up for the Transformers portion of the Apology Tour, and of course we got Gem and all that, right? But could Cold Slither present the Thunder? They have a song, Thunder Machine. I played it in our Instagram story for tonight's show. Could they present the Thunder Machine? The panel, here's the key. The panel is at 10 a.m. on Thursday. There's preview night, so you go there and it's kind of bare bones. But then the next morning, they can bring something bigger out to the panel that's been revealed. We've been saying this for years, and I'm sick of it. I'm sick of being wrong. But it's almost like break or make or break, right? What are we doing? Cold Slither, Paul?
Yeah, so this is exciting that you bring this up because I'm sitting here thinking like it's the perfect opportunity for Cold Slither to play the fucking song at the concert and for them to be there to introduce the Thunder Machine, like you're saying, but also they bring out someone else that they've cast as Thrasher to help introduce the thing. That would be so much fun. That would be so fun.
But Thrasher doesn't come with it. Thrasher's a made-to-order exclusive figure.
TBD, but that's in my fantasy world. That would be so much fun.
Yeah. All right. Any other predictions for the G.I. Joe panel or anything that we're going to see at Comic-Con before we say goodnight to our lovely audience? And I'm going to go around the table. Go to you, Jason X.
I think for the concert, Cold Slither is going to pull up in a custom Thunder Machine. There. Custom life-size Thunder Machine. Also, if that actually happens, y'all owe me a drink, but that's it.
Love that. There it is right there, the real banner. It's going to be Transformers, the movie, the Apology Tour, House of Blues on Thursday. I don't know if there's any more tickets, but I bought 2 because they said they were going fast. And you're going to have Gem, Cold Slither, Knights of Unicron, and most of us will be there. So if you want to say hi to us, we'll be there. Tickets still available? Anybody know?
I mean, I bought mine last week when we had the wrong link in the chat and everything, but it was last Thursday or whatever, so still available then.
I like this. Cold Slither can present last year's set with a heavily discounted price. I think it's already on.
Right,
it's already at Rob's. Cool. Any other? All right, Bobby. Anything else you want to see at the Joe panel or the floor? Or anything from the G.I. Joe classified brand?
No, I'm setting my expectations tempered, right? I'm going to go in there. I'm not expecting a lot.
Yep. New design team, new year, HasLab. They could be as low as you want. We like to pump things up. That's how we get people to watch.
Like this is BMAX like first real San Diego. I'm gonna give the man grace.
He's
I'm
gonna
give
do
Hasbro
great.
GI Joe team grace this year. I'm like, hey,
Yep.
3 figures, great job, guys. A+, right? Good job.
Sounds good. Yep. KJ, anything your expectations low? We got to interview the team last year. We were pretty happy overall with what we saw, but what about this year?
All right, so 3 things. One, Larry Holmes brought up a good point. I think the concept for Danny McBride's G.I. Joe movie, it sounds like a lot of fun. There's a lot you can do, but just a small group of Joes just to introduce them and introduce the concept of Springfield and how fucked up of a place it is. 2, don't sleep on Jim. Jim is loaded with bops. Straight up bops. You go back and listen to those. And the third thing, as much fun as the concert's going to be, and I think it is, it's going to be a fun night. The Joe panel is a very important panel for the longevity in the future of classified series. So we will all be there with open eyes. I wish them luck.
Yep. No booing this year, right, Paul? We're gonna be on
You
our
gotta
best
let that go.
behavior. We're gonna be on our
That-
best behavior. Even
only
though at this
takes once
point, it
to
doesn't
learn that
matter what
lesson.
I do. It doesn't matter what I do. I can say what I want and do what I want because
It's been
I
a
have
year.
no
man.
access.
You gotta let that go.
But I am letting it go for the sake of my
Lies.
friend's sanity. I am being chill. Chill, Travis. Chill, Travis. Paul, last thoughts on what we're gonna see from our good buddy BMAC in the classified line this year. We're excited no matter what.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited, and honestly, I don't have anything new to add. It's just echoing everything these guys said because they nailed it. They covered everything about low expectations. Let's just go in and be surprised. Give BMAC some grace and let's. He's been doing a great job already. Let's go in and see where it goes from there. I mean, exactly what they said. I'm on board with that. That's how I feel.
Cool. I got nothing else, guys. Anything else?
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Good.
Next week, man, it's on.
We will see you a week from today.
It's
A
gonna
week
be
Holy
amazing.
shit.
today, I'll be back. Back from preview night. Yeah, preview night will be over in exactly 7 days from now. That's amazing. But you guys are all amazing, and we all get to hang out as a full fucking group, a full force, if you will. Shout out to Chris Diagnostic 80. But it'd be awesome.
I'll be damned if we do not get like a walk-in video of all of us, like sunglasses on, like, I don't know, some cool ass music playing, just like walk
Agreed.
up in that motherfucker. That's what I
Yep.
want.
Agreed. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. And that's it. So like the show, if you watched it tonight, we did almost 4 hours of Comic-Con coverage. Bobby crushed it. Alternate heads, he covered 4 pages of notes in an hour. We did the damn thing, all 5 of us for almost 4 hours. So thank you guys for watching all night. Alternate heads on GHG, Geeks Have Game, and of course the Toy Con of Mood tonight. And we'll catch you guys at Comic-Con. All right, no show next week. Of course, we're gonna enjoy the con, but we'll be back the following week with coverage, and you'll be hearing from us all week long. So till then, we'll check you guys out. All right.
Peace.
Peace out.
Later.
Awesome. Have a great time at Comic Con. Thank you all very much. I am so thrilled to be the new Big Love. Everyone have
I forgot to give Paul G his props. He's the one who videotaped that.
I love that. Yeah, I love that. I recorded that last year and sent it to you. I fucking love that.